Good morning. We are here today at the California Educators Lesson Design Institute here in Bakersfield, California. We have over 100 teachers writing high-quality lessons here today. They're getting paid to write those high-quality lessons. We also have this bear here. Mr. Eddie, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Eddie, and as Brittany said, we've got over 130 educators getting paid to design lessons. They are coming from all across the Kern County area and the state. So why don't we go inside and see what this is all about?
Teachers coming to our institutes bring 3 related lesson plans they've already created and learn why and how to add UDL and integrated ELD into their work. Their lesson plans are then vetted by a fellow educator. Upon completion, teachers earn a stipend and their work is featured on the website California Educators Together, where it is free for teachers to use or adapt for their own classrooms.
Universal Design for Learning is an educational framework. It's based on research and the learning sciences that guides the development of flexible methods, materials, environments, and it embraces variability, minimizes barriers, and develops expert learning for all. We are going to be talking a lot about helping our students become expert learners. So I want to ask you something right now. How many of you like to read? Okay. When you read, how many of you love the feel of a physical book? How many of you love your Kindle? It can go anywhere with you. And how many of you love your audiobooks? Now, how many of you that love your audiobooks also love to read on your Kindle or a real book, right? How many of you know that when you're listening to an audiobook, there are some that you can definitely listen to, and then others that there's no way you could listen to that information in audio form. Like you need to be able to take notes or read it, physically touch, right? You know that about yourself because you've had the experiences to learn that about yourself. You are an expert on your learning. So our goal as teachers is to show our students how they learn best. And they will only get to do that if they're given opportunities and time to reflect on those opportunities. So sometimes it's preference, you want to do it one way, and other times it's because you know that you will physically learn better if you do it a different way. We are not the gatekeepers of knowledge. Even my cute little 11-year-old, if he wants to know how to do something, he's going to jump on YouTube and know how to do it before I can teach him. That is just out there. So we need to show students the ways that they can access this information, how they can take in information, and really learn in the best way for them. That's what expert learning is.
Bom dia, tudo bem? Bom dia. Se você fala esse idioma, não pode traduzir, não pode. Gente, ficar de pé se você tem um cachorro marrom. Ninguém tem um cachorro marrom? Claro, eu acho que não. Ninguém tem um cachorro marrom? First of all, here's what I said. I said good morning, right? You got that? I introduced myself. Now let me ask you this. Before I gave you a scaffold, I want you to really think about this. How did you feel? You felt confused, overwhelmed, a little excited, interested. You felt left out and other, right? Now, you what? Yes, you shut down. Absolutely. Absolutely. You were like, I'm out. You didn't know what I was asking, but what was I asking something that was difficult? No. You are all highly educated. Highly educated. So the fact that you didn't understand had absolutely nothing to do with the difficulty of the content, and it had absolutely nothing to do with your intelligence. Absolutely nothing. And every day in classes in California and across the country, students feel just like you felt. And it has nothing to do with the difficulty of the content and nothing to do with their intelligence. Absolutely nothing. But we make them feel othered, overwhelmed, confused every day because we don't provide them access to the content in English. And if I did something simple like TPR, or total physical response, immediately you had access. Immediately. And it wasn't difficult for me. And it wasn't that difficult for you.
My name is Michael Wofford. I'm from Kern County. I teach at the Bowie School District in Bakersfield, California. I'm currently a 6th grade multiple subject teacher in an elementary school. I've gotten a lot more English language learners in the past few years, so having new ways to teach to them is going to be really beneficial. I would definitely recommend this to one of my teacher friends. The big one is we spend so much time lesson planning that having an open and free environment to get them from will be really beneficial, because I know so many teachers who have spent hundreds of dollars getting curriculum supplements over the last few years. This will just be a big benefit to both their classroom and their pocket.
My name is Cherie Shapiro. I teach humanities and writing for 7th and 8th grade students in Humboldt County. I've been finding it really informative and interesting and motivating to work on developing really high quality lessons in a way that other teachers can build on what I'm doing and benefit from the work I've already done, and we can build a community of teachers supporting each other to create lessons that help teach our subject matter, using quality tools, but also I'm excited to be adding the global competence lens in so that we're doing it in an inclusive, globally minded way.
As a teacher and of course as a mentor, I believe coming here is absolutely necessary. Whether you have been teaching for 25 years, for 5 years, for 1 year, being around others, learning from others, getting new ideas, fresh ideas, and also that resource. And obviously just once again, feeling valued. The compensation, of course, helps and is great, and it is just one piece of it, but learning of the UDL process a little bit more and understanding ELD proficiencies a bit more, utilizing the UDL resources and also fully understanding more the ELD proficiencies. And I have been teaching ELD for quite a while, and I feel like I learned more during this time frame, and that has really been beneficial. So I absolutely recommend for teachers to come. It is great, it is fun, the enthusiasm here is fantastic, and so it's been great.
Now that you've seen a sneak peek into the California Educators Together Institutes, consider joining us. You can follow along as we showcase educators implementing their lessons across the state. We'll take you into classrooms of past Institute participants and show you the magic that makes our platform special, the amazing educators across California.